I'm going to stand up to do a lot of
Voilà, bonjour et bienvenue à l'atelier Sennelier pour le Monday Live. Hi and welcome to the Sennelier Monday Live. This is the first one of the year, but I'm very happy because we have a special guest artist. C'est le premier de l'année, mais je suis très content parce qu'on a un artiste important. C'est Monsieur Tim Fisher. Tim Fisher qui est avec nous, ainsi que Véronica qui nous a déjà rejoint parce qu'on est un petit peu en retard. We are a little bit late. So Veronica and Tim are already with us. They are online. Hello, Tim.
Hi there.
So thank you very much to be here with us.
It's a pleasure.
We are very happy because you're, how to say, a full artist, a multi-technique artist. On est très content de vous avoir, Tim, parce que vous êtes un artiste multitechnique. Vous faites du pastel à l'huile, de l'acrylique, de la peinture à l'huile, de l'aquarelle. You're watercolor painter, oil pastel painters. So you use many different techniques. So we are very happy you're with us. Hello, Véronica. Bonjour, Véronica. Vous m'entendez? Do you hear me, Véronica? Véronica est avec nous. Je ne sais pas si elle nous entend. Normalement, elle nous entend. Is there an issue, Véronica? You're online? Bon, écoutez, on va revenir voir Véronica tout à l'heure. J'espère que tout se passe bien. Alors, je regarde si tout le monde nous rejoint. Oui, alors il y a Shavon à Virginia, il y a tout le monde est là. Thank you very much to join. So, Tim is, I want to introduce, je vais vous présenter Tim Fisher, qui est avec nous. On va regarder sa page Instagram. So I do share Instagram page, Team Instagram page. Les Chrome, voilà. Là, j'espère que vous le voyez. I hope you see the full screen. Oui, voilà. Ça, c'est l'Instagram. This is Instagram Tim Fisher Artist. You see? It's Tim Fisher Artist. TV artist, author, tutor and editorial consultant. Voilà, donc c'est un artiste qui fait à la télévision. So, can you explain us what we can see here on the screen?
Yes, you can see the cover of the new Leisure Painter and Artist magazine, which this month they've combined both magazines into one much larger issue. And I've written an article about painting acrylics using the Sennelier abstract acrylics. I had a large commission for a local hotel where they wanted some of my paintings in the reception area.
Oh, fantastic. Great. That's very nice. And I know that you really like acrylic, abstract acrylics. Your wife.
Yes, they're very good. Oh, that's my beautiful wife, Louise.
Yeah. So, thank you. And drawings also, a little sketch.
Yes, I'm a very big fan of ink. I like drawing in ink. And this was a series of ink drawings I did for our local newspaper, where they wanted me to write about all the local villages in our area and do an ink drawing of the village.
So where are you in England?
I'm in a place called Frisbee on the Reek. It's just outside Melton Mowbray. We're in the Midlands. We're not far from Leicester.
Ok, pas très loin de Leicester, donc. Très bien. Alors, on voit que Tim fait de nombreuses choses. Hein. Il fait de l'aquarelle, il aime dessiner à l'encre et il aime dessiner aussi beaucoup avec l'acrylique abstract. What is this? This is a workshop. So you're making many workshops?
This was a workshop I do near Nottingham. It's called the Patchings Art Festival. And you can see I'm holding giant bookmarks because I was demonstrating how to paint bookmarks.
Giant bookmarks. That's a good idea, giant bookmarks. So we just have to find the giant books.
You were there with Liz Chatterton.
Yes, right. Yes, Liz was there too.
Cool.
That's very interesting. So, and some other drawings. So you have made many books and books about drawings, perspective. Alors, Tim a signé de nombreux livres aux éditions Search Press, et notamment un livre sur la perspective, également un livre sur le pastel à l'huile. This is all pastels on different books that so you're doing. That's very interesting. So feel free to join Tim Fisher Artist on Instagram if you want to know more about Tim. Do you want to show us something else, Tim? There is, perhaps we're going to start about painting.
I can show you one of mine. If you can please camera back to the studio.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a palette knife painting idea book. We're going to be painting a bit quicker today. This one took me about 3 days to paint, but it's painted entirely with brushes we used at all. And this is in Yorkshire.
Oh, lovely.
C'est très beau, c'est très intéressant. Donc ça, Tim a fait ça uniquement avec un couteau à peindre, sans utiliser de pinceau. Voilà. Uniquement au couteau à peindre. Bravo. Alors ça, c'est intéressant. That's very interesting, and that's what we are going to do today. It's only painting with palette knives, isn't it? On va aujourd'hui peindre uniquement avec des couteaux à peindre, me semble-t-il.
I'm going to put the review of your book from Leisure Painter in both French and English in the comments.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Véronique a placé les liens pour les différents livres de Tim, qui sont des livres en anglais, il faut le préciser quand même, mais qui sont qu'on peut trouver un peu partout et qui sont parus aux éditions WordPress. Alors moi, j'en ai un qui est intéressant sous les yeux. I have this one. This book, Palette Knife Painting in Acrylics, Project Techniques Inspiration to Get You Started, par Tim Fisher. Je vous le disais, c'est chez Search Press. Donc, c'est vraiment pour commencer la peinture, pour peindre à l'acrylique avec des couteaux à peindre. And what is... thank you very much, Tim, because I know that you love... There is all the information, and I know that you love abstract painting. Je sais que vous adorez la peinture abstract, et vous utilisez un petit peu de la golden aussi, c'est très bien aussi. Hein. Mais alors là, regardez-moi ça. Look at this. That's fantastic. Thank you very much to do this. And there is all the information. If you want to start painting with acrylics, knife painting, there is many tips and step by step. Il y a plein de pas à pas, beaucoup de choses dans ce livre et beaucoup d'exemples pour réaliser de magnifiques choses. So look at this. That's very, very interesting. You can do wonderful things. Voilà. Donc, c'est palette knife painting in acrylics. So, alors, vous voyez, moi, I'm going to use these tubes. That's new. That's acrylic, that's abstract, but that's small tubes, 60 ml. Ce sont des nouveaux tubes de 60 millilitres d'acrylique abstract. Alors, abstract, c'est la même que l'on trouve dans les sachets abstracts, mais là, il y en a 120, et là, il y en a 2 fois moins dans les tubes. Voilà, c'est une autre proposition de another kind of packaging. Okay, that's available now. So just your screen is, how to say, it's a portrait. If you can just turn the camera 90
degrees.
90 degrees. If you can turn the camera 90 degrees, because it's portrait at this time. I don't know how you can do.
Yeah.
Just turn it. Okay, now if you can turn the camera, si vous pouvez tourner la caméra. Bon, j'ai l'impression qu'on va rester comme ça. Alors, c'est toujours les allées. Et alors là, Tim, on ne vous entend plus.
We can't hear you, Tim.
We can't hear you, Tim. So, Tim, we do not hear you. Ok, bon, je crois qu'il ne sait pas qu'on l'entend pas et que sa caméra est sur le côté. Est-ce qu'il voit? We do not hear. Ah, c'est compliqué.
Non, il ne voit pas.
Il ne nous voit pas. Okay. Tim, we do not hear you. That's... Bon, ce que Tim a fait, what Tim has done is we're going to paint with this image. You have the reference image. Vous avez l'image de référence. Là, j'ai l'impression que Tim est en train de faire sa petite esquisse avec de l'encre noire.
Oui, à la pagode.
It's Ruth asked Tim is using what kind of ink on pen. That's shellac gum ink. That's Indian ink. He's using Indian ink, and is making his sketch. So I'm going to use a pencil. Bon, moi je vais utiliser un... Alors, vous avez l'image de référence.
And you see, he's using a dip pen. He was commenting that he really likes them.
But I do not have any... Il utilise aussi une petite... Est-ce que j'en ai un? Je vais utiliser un petit pinceau. I will use a small brush. I do not have any deep pen. Je vais utiliser un petit pinceau parce que j'ai pas de... Alors... Ok, alors attendez, il faut que je trouve... Je crois que je vais le faire directement à l'acrylique.
Yeah. And he already pre-tinted his canvas panel with a light wash of yellow ochre and cadmium red light.
Oui, alors c'est ce qu'il avait demandé, ce qu'il nous avait dit de faire, c'est-à-dire de faire de préparer le support avec un lavis d'ocre et d'orange de cadmium. Donc il fait une esquisse très rapide, mais on n'a pas besoin de trop s'attarder sur l'esquisse, je trouve, parce que le sujet est relativement simple.
Yeah.
Donc voilà. Alors ensuite, il va falloir deviner, parce qu'on n'entend pas.
Ouais.
Je sens que ce live va être un peu particulier.
You see, dip pens are really interesting because, of course, you don't have the problem with clogging, and you can get different nibs so that you can get a sort of variable thickness of the ink. They're really interesting. Of course, you can use them with the shellac inks as well, because then there's no issue with that.
Yeah.
But they're lovely things.
So Tim, if you hear us, let's go on. Now, the screen, the camera is vertical. La caméra est verticale.
Yeah.
Oh, let's start.
Cool. Yeah.
C'est assez compliqué. Good morning from rainy Needles, California, Catherine. OK. Alors, je vois qu'il a commencé à peindre en bleu, mais là, on voit rien du tout. C'est assez...
Attends, yeah.
OK.
Yeah, the palette knives that he's got, it's the 1011, 1001, and the 1001. You know, and you're lucky you also have another maestro here, Mr. of the palette knife, Mr. Salançon himself.
Thank you very much. No, there's no more connection with Tim, I think.
No. Oh well.
No, the image is okay. Tim, I don't know if you hear us, but the image is not very good.
It's your screen's frozen, Tim.
Yeah. And we do not hear you, Tim. So we have seen that you use the blue. Alors, Tim a utilisé le bleu, c'est le bleu azur.
Yeah.
Et donc, il va l'appliquer avec un... Alors, est-ce qu'il fait un mélange? J'ai pas vu. Do you mix the color? Alors, j'ai pas vu, mais moi, je vais le faire.
Non, ouais. Oh, Ruth, she said, yes, it's the palette knife kings. Tim Fisher and Andy Marie Salençon together. Ils sont privilégiés.
Travailler au couteau à peindre, je trouve ça vraiment très, très intéressant.
Ouais.
Yes, painting
Ah
with
oui,
knife.
j'ai un exemple.
Ah oui, tout à fait, c'est vrai. On a
Oui,
déjà fait
c'est
avec
quelqu'un fameuse qui a fait ça.
oui. Ah, c'est encadré en plus. Très bien.
Ah oui, et ça,
Ça aussi, c'est le
ils
couteau à
sont
peindre.
tous les Salençon. These were all from tutorials that Mr. Salençon did. Yeah. Je crois que quelques des livres de Monsieur Fisher sont traduits dans les autres langues. Alors, on peut les chercher.
Je crois pas que ça se soit traduit en français, non? Ça l'est?
Ça, je n'ai pas vu encore, mais je vais chercher après le live.
Alors, puisqu'on n'entend pas Tim, alors je vais regarder si dans son livre, il y aurait ce que nous sommes en train de faire. Ça m'aiderait beaucoup.
Yeah. Tim actually, one of the reviews of the books, he actually said this technique has been used since the 1800s, but beginners tend to shy away from palette knives. So this is one of the reasons behind this book. You know, it's an eminently practical guide to the techniques of knife painting. He actually in the book gives you 8 projects that you can practice what you have learned. So they start really simply with beach huts and they get progressively more complex as you increase your confidence. The last project in the book is a sunset scene of Bamborough Castle in Northumberland. And he uses brushes and collage and mixed media and lots of things to enhance his textured acrylics. So it's really fun and also in a really inspiring way to explore the technique. I put the link up to Yves-Marie was showing the book, but I've put a link up to another video that sort of goes through it as well, so you can have a look. And I'll put the links to other videos about the benefits of the abstract acrylics and the difference between the different acrylics, and then of course knife painting tutorials.
Thank you. So, I continue. So, you told me that there's an issue on Facebook. That's the day.
Yeah, it's working okay now on Facebook. It's on both.
Okay.
Ça marche maintenant.
Okay, that's good.
Oui.
That's good thing. So, I continue. I don't know if Tim know that we do not hear him.
No.
I'm very confused. That's a big problem.
Mais nous avons déjà beaucoup de la chance. C'est déjà un cadeau avoir vos deux ici.
Merci, on va.
Et vous regardez la viscosité, la texture, c'est unique, je crois. What's really lovely about this paint, if you look at it, the sort of the texture of it, the viscosity of it, it really sort of holds its shape. So it's amazing for palette knife painting.
Alors, c'est vrai que c'est une acrylique qui a beaucoup de pigments, ce qui lui donne une texture très très agréable et très agréable à travailler au couteau. That's an acrylic with a high level of pigment concentration, so it's perfect for painting with palette knife, as the texture is really heavy body. So when you paint with the knife, that's that's a great pleasure because there is the good texture for the palette knife.
Yeah, it's so unctuous. It's there's a really cool video that Yves-Marie did, and he shows the difference between different types of acrylic paint and these ones, and it's like almost like with a piping bag. It's fantastic. It's a real pleasure to work with. And of course, these tubes, and now these new tubes that Yves-Marie was talking about, they're marvelous because you can see exactly the color that you have in the tube. And then, of course, there's no waste as well.
Yes, and there's no air to get inside, so the paint it's very good for the quality of the paint. But we have done these small tubes also of 60 ml. That's really
That's
new.
really cool.
That's a small tube.
Super.
Because there is some artists who are recreating tubes. I think that's good to have the tube packaging. This
Yeah.
packaging for the 120 ml and
Well,
this small
it's
tube.
good to have everything, Sennelier.
Yes, yeah.
On veut
It's
tout.
much more accurate to have. So now there is this one, the small tubes, and there is still the big one,
The pochettes.
the big push of
Yeah.
500. Donc maintenant il y a toujours les sachets de 500 millilitres dans certaines couleurs. Bien sûr, la gamme de 120 millilitres, toujours en sachet dont on parlait, avec les avantages que ça procure, la transparence, l'air qui ne rentre pas, etc. Et puis, parce que certains artistes nous demandent, malgré tout, des tubes, on a fait cette gamme de 60 millilitres en tube d'acrylique. Voilà. Donc, maintenant, il y a le choix. Il y a tout. Il y en a pour tous les goûts. C'est ça qui est c'est important. Ils sont très sympas, ces tubes d'ailleurs, de 60 millilitres. C'est une bonne quantité. Donc, comme ça, c'est la même peinture. That's the same paint inside, the same quality, exactly the same paint. So, Tim is painting on his side, in silence.
Well, it's already looking lovely. I really like see the way he's used the palette knife to get the suggestion of the volume and the perspective in the trees.
Et on voit qu'il fait, qu'il met un peu de purple in the background. Il met
Liane, elle a posé une question. Elle a demandé si la couleur change beaucoup quand il sèche.
Non, pas vraiment. C'est une peinture satinée, and there is no change of pigment when drying. Quand ça sèche, ça change pas vraiment. Just one thing is important, I forget to say that there is giveaway today, of course. J'ai oublié de vous dire qu'aujourd'hui, il y a un giveaway. A giveaway for a chance to win this set of acrylic. Ce set de peinture abstraite, et dedans, il y a des petits sachets de peinture acrylique, des sachets de 40 millilitres. Alors, c'est bien parce que on peut découvrir comme ça, avec ce petit conditionnement. Et c'est donc cette boîte. So that's the giveaway. So the only one thing you have to do is to paint, of course. And after that, to share your artworks in the online gallery. I will...
If you go on the Sennelier Colors website, click on the Sennelier on the Monday Live section, and at the bottom of the page, when you scroll down, you'll see an entry form within which you can submit your the image of your painting, and then Yves-Marie will choose the winner next week.
Oh, it's a random winner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, randomly. But il fera c'est Yves-Marie qui fera l'annoncement.
Yes. J'annonce, mais c'est un tirage au sort. Un giveaway, c'est un tirage au sort. That's not a contest of talent painting. That's
Yeah.
the idea is only to share your artwork with
It's
your
just
friends.
the pleasure of painting and sharing your artworks. You know, if you're new to Monday Live, you'll see it's just so cool, it's so lovely. Everybody's really encouraging of everybody else and comments on each other's paintings. It's it's a really amazing community that Yves-Marie's sort of brought together. We're so glad that you're back. That
Yes,
started.
I'm sorry for the few weeks. There was holiday time, family time, and after a big fair coming in 2 weeks, so many things to do. And but no, we're back, and we will have in 2 weeks Mathilde Polidori. We're going to make oil painting. Oil pastel painting. On fera du pastel à l'huile dans 2 semaines avec Mathilde Polidori. C'est très intéressant. Ce sont des visages très colorés. We're painting portrait, very colorful portrait. That's very interesting.
Gilles, elle a commenté, on a d'espérance que vous pourriez inviter Tim de retour
Oui.
aussi.
Oui, on refera un nouveau live avec Tim, mais cette fois, on prendra le temps, plus de temps pour affiner le setup, pour que ce soit bien, parce que là, effectivement, on a eu des difficultés et au final, on arrive à quelque chose qui, voilà, on l'entend pas et on voit pas bien ce qu'il fait. Donc,
Ce qu'on voit,
voilà,
c'est très beau.
c'est, voilà. On voit quand même qu'il a pris de l'avance par rapport à nous, parce que nous, on parle et lui, il peint. Alors, il a fait un verre. Alors, il avait mis dans sa liste le verre. J'ai pas pris de verre. Bon, on va le créer alors. Et c'est un verre
Non,
assez sombre.
non,
Alors,
ce n'était pas dans la liste.
alors,
Peut-être il l'a fait.
oui, je pense qu'il l'a fait. So he
Yeah.
has made a green using, of course, yellow and blue and a little bit of brown to make it darker. He's not waiting for us. Hein? Il nous attend pas. Hein?
Very
Nous, on parle.
efficient. Yeah.
Alors, son verre, il l'a fait. J'ai un verre qui est pas aussi beau que le sien. Voilà.
I like very much that he was using the ink, at first, and then painting on top of it. La gamme des abstraits, on a aussi des encres comme ça et des abstract liners et les acryliques fines.
C'est vrai. Donc c'est une gamme assez large qui permet de. Les encres, c'est intéressant parce que c'est une base acrylique mais qui est fluide. So that's very interesting for the ink. It's acrylic, but it's fluid acrylic.
Oui.
That's,
Si vous irez sur le site sennelier.fr, vous pourrez faire votre inscription au centre de ressources et puis vous pourrez télécharger tous les brochures, toute l'information sur toutes les gammes. C'est très intéressant. I was just saying, if you go onto the Sennelier-Colors website and click on Resource Center, you can subscribe to that and you can actually get all of the information and the data sheets about each of the ranges. There's loads of really, really useful information there. Oh, Jill, elle a dit, ouais, on n'écoute pas Tim, mais on écoute Pepe qui a fait du bruit.
Ah bon?
Yeah, sorry, Pepe, my cat was complaining.
Hop. So I'm painting on the board. In fact, I'm painting on the gesso board. That's very interesting. I'm painting. C'est un panneau en bois enduit de gesso board, acrylic oil pastel mixed media. C'est chez Berge. That's interesting. That's a board, and there is a gesso. Et c'est intéressant parce que le couteau à peindre, c'est très intéressant. That's very that's perfect for knife painting. That's why I choose this. C'est pour ça que j'ai choisi ça. Bon, alors, il avance, Tim.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're starting out, if you can't get a hold of Berge board, if you go to the art shop and ask for MDF board, that's quite cheap. So it's it's good for playing, rather than buying canvas, which is much more expensive. And I'm putting up the links to various videos that Yves-Marie and his colleagues have done about different ways of using the acrylic paints as well. And I'm going to put a link up. I know Tim's using the palette knives, but I'm going to put a link up to the information about the D-brush as well. Because one of the previous videos with acrylic painting used both the D-brush and a palette knife.
Ah, yeah. I will use also D-brush, yes.
Oh, they're marvelous.
Yes. Good brush, D-brush.
Oh, and like understatement of the year. No, they're actually. If you see, this is just a small one, so I'm not sure it will show. But you see the ferrule? The reason it's called a D brush is because it's in the shape of a D, and the two sides have different softness. So one is much more soft and sort of really good for blending, and then the other one you can use for later on in the paint. It's lovely. And I'm putting up links to all the lovely palette knives that Sennelier makes as well. If you have if you're not sure where your nearest stockist is of Sennelier products, again, if you go on the Sennelier website and you click on resellers, you can actually you can get the contact information and the location of your nearest stockist.
So Sam said that.
And I'm going to put the colors up again, the ones that he's using, because somebody asked for them.
Just want to check on Facebook if it works or not, because I see
ça
that
marche.
someone said that it doesn't work, but
No, it does work, parce que moi j'écris les commentaires sur le Facebook.
so yes,
It's fine.
we're live here. Yeah. Yes, we are live on Facebook, so if you can check it.
It's working on YouTube as well.
It's written live here.
Yeah.
And you see. Okay. Perfect. So what about Tim on his side? That's no sound.
Il essaie maintenant sur le téléphone. Mais c'est très beau ce qu'il fait.
Ah oui, certainement. On ne voit pas tout.
Non. I mean, I'd really encourage you to get his book. I believe this one about the palette knife painting is quite recent. I think it was only published at in the end of last year or the end of 2023. I've got the oil pastel one that he had, and Yves-Marie's got a wee video on the Sennelier page about that as well. And he's been really it's so clear the way that he explains everything. It's really worthwhile. He's a superb teacher.
Yes, he's very good teacher. I think Tim loves teaching. That's
Oh, Peppy,
really
shush.
good. No, that's not a problem for it takes part in the live, but that's not le cas de Véronica qui a l'habitude maintenant de prendre part au live, se manifester pendant le live.
Oui, il est là.
C'est-
Il regarde vos peintures, Yves-Marie.
Voilà, so do not forget to enter the giveaway. Share your painting with us on the Sennelier page on the website. There is an online gallery. You can upload your artwork. That's the way to enter the giveaway. Il y aura sur le site Sennelier sur la page dédiée au Monday Live un formulaire qui permet de télécharger ce que vous avez fait. Voilà, comme ça, tout le monde peut voir un petit peu les œuvres les uns et des autres. Et ce qui est intéressant, c'est que ce sont des œuvres qui sont faites un peu partout. Il y a des gens des États-Unis, des gens de Pologne, d'Italie, d'Espagne, du Brésil. Voilà, tout le monde peint en même temps. C'est beau, ça. The fantastic things is that there is many people who are painting, and they are from all over the world, and they all paint in the same time, the same thing. That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yves-Marie, maybe take the image of me off the screen because it's got so many images. I think some people are getting confused. Then you have you and Tim's painting because people don't need to see me.
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I'll put the. Shall I take the camera off me on my side? See if that helps.
I'm not sure I can do
Well, I'll
these
try
kind
that.
of things. No,
Sorry.
that's the same thing, but
Oh,
that's good.
ah oui, c'est bon comme ça.
Yes, you can come back.
Okay. All right.
Yes, Ruth asked if we can call him. Yes, but that's very complicated. I think that if we call him now, he won't answer. Si on l'appelle maintenant, il va pas répondre. Mais c'est vrai que c'est un problème parce qu'en fait, le problème est que il est de façon verticale comme ça et donc on ne voit pas. Alors je sais pas si j'ai l'impression qu'il nous entend pas. I don't know. Tim, if you hear us, just want you to know that first thing, we do not hear you. But the image is not good. That's not the good side. So if you can turn, we do not see the painting. So if you can turn your camera. I don't know if you can check on your computer the live. If you can check on your computer the live, you will see that il y a un message de. Okay, like this. No. It's not easy. Like this, yes. Okay, that's better. Mais l'image est à l'envers cette fois. On a on the other side. Tim est dans son monde, dit. Mais... Okay, I think that we can have it better. Yes, that's good like this. Okay, that's it. Yes, perfect. It's perfect. That's better. Yes, that's good. Okay. Ok, non. Tim, we see more the computer than your artwork. On voit plus l'ordinateur que sa peinture. Ok, that's very complicated. Je suis désolé pour parfois c'est plus facile que. Ah, that's better. Okay. Okay, that's good like this. Alors, Christiane, c'est une plaque de bois préparée en gesso. C'est un. Je vais vous dire la réponse. C'est berge. C'est that's this one. No, sorry. C'est ça. Berge entry gesso board. C'est ça qu'il utilise. Je vais répondre à Christiane qui me demande de répondre. Et c'est effectivement un panneau. Voilà. So, Veronica, you're back with us. I think there's a problem of sound now.
Can you hear me?
Ah, yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, sorry, it was me. I turned off the sound so I could answer a comment, and then I forgot to put it back on. I'm sorry to cause more stress.
No, there's no stress at all.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we should just, enjoy. Look, I mean, this beautiful painting. I
yes,
love the poppies and cornflowers on the left as well, I think.
yes, that's very interesting. So we can see that there's a field, a yellow field.
Yeah.
That's very yellow.
It's probably a rape flower. Which you see a lot in England. And you can see how he used the different shapes of the different palette knives to get slightly different effects. And the whole thing is just full of so much. It's so sort of vivid.
Donc, il a accentué les contrastes le long du chemin ici. Là.
Yeah.
So there is more contrast here. L'intérêt du couteau à peindre, c'est qu'il oblige à ne pas se focaliser sur les détails et donc à aller à l'essentiel. The interest of the painting knife, if you can't focus on details, so you have to paint in an efficient way because you can do small things.
Ruth Ward actually commented, this is a good example of turning a, not particularly amazing photograph into a beautiful saturated piece. The colors are great.
And this techniques, acrylics, is often situated like this.
Yeah, because I mean, it wasn't mentioned before. I don't know if any of the some of the artists who are watching perhaps don't realize the abstract acrylic range, it's less expensive than the professional level ones. So this is one of the big advantages about this paint as well. You really can just play with it, you know.
Yes, because when you paint with palette knife, you use more paint, of course, than when you paint with a brush. Véronica nous fait remarquer que la peinture acrylique abstracte est une peinture fine, donc c'est une peinture qui est moins chère que les peintures extra fines, que les peintures de qualité artiste, qui ont des pigmentations plus importantes, mais que de ce fait, comme elle est moins chère, on peut jouer davantage avec cette peinture et notamment donc au couteau à peindre parce qu'on utilise plus de peinture que quand on peint avec des pinceaux.
Yeah. It's a fantastic technique to just sort of, enjoy yourself and lose yourself in your painting, and then for sure it's going to be something amazing. And you get these wonderful marks on the painting from the knife. Alicia was just commenting about that. So it really you really get these wonderful and quite unique effects with it.
And Ruth asked the reference photo, the reference image is on the Sennelier website. You have all the details about the live, and you can find the reference image. And Ruth asked also, is it very light, fast paint? Yeah, of course, it is very light, fast paint. There is no problem about this.
Yeah.
Because it's modern pigments, and all the pigments we are using having a very good light fastness. It's written on it at the back. There is all the rate one. Ils sont très bien notés en termes de tenue de lumière. On me demande quelle est la tenue de lumière de ces peintures. C'est une qualité fine, mais malgré tout, c'est une peinture de très bonne qualité, malgré qu'elle soit de qualité fine. Ça reste des peintures acryliques fabriquées en France, fabriquées à Saint-Brieuc, dans les ateliers Sennelier, comme les peintures extra fines. Et ce sont des peintures de très, très belle qualité.
Yeah, basically, I mean, some ranges from different manufacturers, the quality of the student range is perhaps not that great, but basically, I mean, anything from Sennelier, even if it's student range, it's still extremely high quality, so you never need to worry about anything like that. And of course, as Yves-Marie was saying, it's made in France, which makes it even more special.
It's, I think, important to say because most of the acrylics, student-grade acrylics, are made in, how to say, far country.
Yeah. Over the hills and far away.
Far away.
Yeah. I put the video up. There's a lovely video. I put the link up to it. Do please watch it. It's Yves-Marie goes through the factory and through the manufacture of these paints, and you see some of the gentlemen and ladies who make this paint.
J'ai l'impression qu'il a presque terminé. Tim.
Oui, nous n'avons que 10 minutes maintenant.
We have 10 minutes left.
Yeah. Do you think, I mean, again, forgive the but one of the things that I find so amazing about the lives is you see the artists produce lovely artworks if you actually account for how much time they're spending talking, probably only about 40-45 minutes. And it's a very good learning technique, to actually paint quickly as well, because as Yves-Marie was commenting about using palette knives, it sort of teaches you to focus. and sort of get, concentrate on the essentials, which then will stand you in good stead later. Yves-Marie even has a video on oil painting in 30 minutes on the Sennelier Facebook page. It's a interesting technique.
Yes, it is. And yes, it's true. That's very vivid colors, and that's there is a texture. That's
Yeah.
C'est très intéressant la peinture au couteau parce qu'il y a vraiment la texture de la peinture.
Oui.
Alors,
Et la perspective, il a écrit un livre sur le perspective aussi. Tim,
Ouais.
I was just saying, if you look at that his painting, the distance, the perspective is so clear. If you look at the colors that he's used and the way that he's painted it, to see that. He has also got another book on perspective, and the reviews for it are absolutely superb. I'll put the link up for it again.
Thank you very much.
And if you're in the UK, there's a new magazine called let me see what I wrote it down. The Leisure Painter and the Artist.
Yeah.
And Tim has a big article on abstract painting with acrylics in it in this month's issue. It's actually the inaugural issue.
Donc Eric nous dit que le problème avec la connexion Facebook, YouTube, c'est bien mieux. Ah bon. Okay, that's this kind of things we can't manage. This kind of.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Fisher. That looks great. Very interesting. On finit en beauté, on a tout là. On voit la peinture, on voit le geste.
Well,
Voilà.
feels one's walking down a lovely
The
country
5 last minutes are the good one. Bon, ça veut dire que tout va bien de son côté. Okay. Hi, Tim. So we are sorry, but we do not hear you. There's no sound. I don't know. We do not hear you. Ça, c'est l'effet. Ça, c'est quand. Ok. Hop. No sound. Okay. So, Tim, it was a pleasure, a great pleasure to be to be with you.
Oh, Tim, could you show that painting again that you did that was all with the palette knife, please? It's so wonderful.
Merci Béatrice, qui met une démonstration impeccable avec les gestes et voir quel couteau. Alors je crois que j'ai l'impression que Tim va nous écrire quelque chose. I think that he's going to write something on the screen. Sylvie nous dit qu'elle a cherché la photo de référence. Mais si la photo de référence, vous l'avez sur le site Sennelier. Okay, this is, yes, it's in your book. That's in your book too. Ça, c'est une très belle. Et alors, voilà, c'est l'œuvre. Ça, c'est entièrement fait au couteau à peindre. Donc, that's made with a nice. So, here it is. That's this one. We can see it here. So, that's this one. The Laurel in Robins Hood Bay. That's here. Okay. Just be back. On va se parler comme ça. That's good. OK.
Yeah.
Il
My
is
head is formidable.
So sorry, 90 degrees. If you can turn the camera 90 degrees, we can see. Hope
you enjoyed the demo.
the demo. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Thank you very much. It was not very easy. I have to say that we faced many issues. Ça n'a pas été simple quand même. Hein. On a quand même fait face à de nombreux problèmes. But thank you very much, team. It was a great pleasure to paint along you and to paint with you. Do not forget to enter the giveaway if you want to share with us what you are painting. You have the week. Vous avez la semaine pour participer au giveaway. Vous avez toute la semaine pour revoir le replay, reprendre, si vous voulez, les informations sur le site Sennelier. Vous allez sur Sennelier. Il y a une page Monday Live. Vous allez voir les details, les informations. Ah non, peut-être qu'elle y est plus parce que c'est programmé. Alors attendez, bon, on remettra l'image de référence sur le Facebook. En tout cas, vous avez la semaine pour participer et pour tenter de gagner ce set d'acrylique fine abstract. Voilà, un petit tirage au sort. Vous participez sur la page, sur le site Sennelier, sur la page du Monday Live. Il y a un formulaire pour participer, pour mettre votre peinture. It was formidable. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. But it was not easy. Et alors, Véronica répond, same comments. Good to paint the countryside, magnificent.
Magnificent.
Magnificent. Painting along. Thank you very much. So, thank you very much. Thank you to be here. Merci. Do not forget to enter the giveaway. There is a dedicated page on the Sennelier website. So there is the form. You go to the Sennelier website. There you go to the page Monday Live, and at the bottom there is a form. You can upload your artwork, and you have all the week to paint, to watch the replay, to paint, and to share your artwork to enter the giveaway.
Oh, he's got a comment.
And he say, hope you enjoy the demo, my wife.
Oh.
Other than I'm really sorry. We understand that. Voilà, parce qu'elle a tenu la caméra. Elle a tenu la caméra pendant toute l'heure. We are sorry about that, and we hope it will get better. Okay. Bon. It was not easy. Et Véronica qui répond, a million thank you to you both. You were marvelous. Okay, so we will finish on this. On va finir là-dessus parce que c'est un Monday Live un peu, comment dire, fastidieux. Tu sais, même moi, ça marche plus de mon côté. Voilà. So, thank you very much. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Véronica. Merci beaucoup. Merci, Tim. Merci, Véronica. Merci d'avoir été avec nous. Désolé pour tous ces problèmes techniques. On va s'assurer que cette année, on en rencontre un petit peu moins. Donc, en 2 semaines, nous serons avec Mathilde Polidori pour faire du pastel à l'huile. Vous avez déjà des informations sur le site Sennelier. So, in 2 weeks. So, sorry for all these issues. So, I hope that we face less in the coming lives. In the coming weeks, in 2 weeks, we will be with Mathilde Polidori. She's an oil pastels painter. She makes wonderful things. You have all the information on the Sennelier website. So, thank you very much, and have a very good week. Merci, Tim. Merci, Véronica. Merci beaucoup.
Toujours un plaisir.
Et à bientôt.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody. Il est encore temps de le dire. Merci. Au revoir.